Learn how to use the screen avail height property to find the usable vertical pixel height of the screen, excluding desktop toolbars. Let us look at the avail height together to see how it can be used to find the usable vertical pixel height of the screen, excluding things like our desktop toolbars, taskbar, the bookmark section, and other things like docked parts of our screen. So let's look at an example to talk about this. So I don't have anything, we don't necessarily need to add anything inside our HTML part. So inside the script tag, I'll call on the document.getElementById method. So what I'm doing with this is I want to use this built-in method to target my div, my empty div ID that I have here. And since I want to target the ID, then I'll just pick the ID value and add inner.html. That is, I want to write into this app, make sure it is output on the screen. So that is the purpose of what I am trying to do. So available string height, screen dot available height. And you can see that the available screen height is 816. And if I use the ordinary height, let's see what is going to happen. Height 864, but available height is 816. So now, what is happening? Well, let's just look at it from this perspective. Why screen.height measures the entire physical monitor from top like this to bottom? The screen.avail height property measures only the usable vertical space. So only what can be used on the space on the browser is what the avail height property measures, unlike the height property. So it automatically subtracts the space taken up by the permanent operating system features like the window taskbar at the top or the Apple menu bar at the top of the screen. So this example shows that the script detects the available vertical workspace provided by my operating system and display that pixel number inside my empty div output that you can see here. So the screen.avail height queries the operating system to get the total height of the monitor minus the pixel height of any permanent top or bottom interface bar, like what I have here. This is a taskbar, this is a browser tab, and if I expand this, you will see I have other things like you see things like bookmark and other things. Even if I have this my taskbar dock to the left, it is going to factor all of those things into action. I'll take them into consideration before it actually calculates the screen of my monitor. So this is how the screen.avail height property works in JavaScript. Here are a few key takeaways from this. Number one, the screen.avail height queries the operating system to get the total height of the monitor minus the pixel height of any permanent top or bottom interface bar. So unlike height that calculates from top to bottom, even though this also do the same, but instead it calculates only the usable, like the viewable or the usable area on the screen, which is what makes it different from the height. So it queries the operating system to get the total height of the monitor minus the pixel height of any permanent top or bottom interface bar. So that is number one key takeaway. Number two, key takeaway is that for most desktop setup, the screen.avail height property will be slightly smaller than the total hardware screen.height. As you can see that I have 864 for screen.height. For screen.avail height, I have 816. So this validated that key takeaway that for some desktop setup, the avail height will be slightly smaller than the total hardware screen height. And also note something, the screen avail height property adjusts its value based on your operating system interface settings. For example, like a pin taskbar or door at the bottom of the screen will be factored and taken into consideration before the exact number is finally generated and returned back onto you on the screen.